Hi, I'm Bill Ding, and this is In Other News. There has been an increasing amount of reports of zombie outbreaks found across the United States at popular superstores such as Walmart or Macy's. These are not your normal flesh eaters, but have a craving for discount prices. Here's Bob Builder with more information.
As you can see, the infected are literally being stopped at nothing to get a fair deal. They are hoarding their goods and charging the cashier and being stopped at absolutely nothing. Whether they have to shove their way through defensive employees or other members of the undead community, it is quite clear that these zombies will not let anything stop them from getting a fair price. Back to you, Bill.
Thanks, Bob. In other news, there has been an increasing number of complaints sent directly to Infinity Ward regarding a juggernaut who has simply refused to die. We are now going to Not Sure on the scene.
In order to assess the situation, riot squads outfitted with explosives and SITREP Pro have been called in to establish a safe perimeter and assure that nobody gets in or out. An elite team of quickscopers, equipped with golden MSRs and Quick Draw Pro, are being deployed in order to be the main asset of the operation by eliminating the threat, and the term hit marker is not in their vocabulary.
Here I am in Infinity Ward headquarters with level 85-star General Mills, who is going to give us a little more insight on the situation. General?
Well, my first instinct was set riot squads of 2.
Here, and here.
In order to entrap the juggernauts, then I decided to take the best quickscopers I could find and use their superior skill to take out the threat from a distance. Safety is my top priority. I want the job done quickly, efficiently, and above all with 0 incidents.
A juggernaut refusing to die. You heard it here, folks. What's next? People hacking 10th Prestige? Now we're gonna cut to Tropic Thunder with the weather.
Here we are in Beaver, Pennsylvania, where water is literally falling from the sky. I have absolutely never seen anything quite like this. Back to you, Bill.
Thanks, Thunder. In other news, there has been high tension between the red and blue troops across the galaxy. Whether it's on Earth or on a Halo ring, it would seem these two unlikely foes could never quite come to peace. Now we're going to Jorge Grande.
Thanks, Bill. Here I am in Forge World to try and get a better look at what is really going on. It would appear the two blues are in some sort of argument with the red. As you can see, the argument is escalating, and wow, from a simple disagreement to a full-on bloodbath, these soldiers mean business. Jorge, over and out.
We are now going to John Benjamin, interviewing the Red Soldier.
So, what is it about the blues that you don't like?
Well, generally a blue soldier is issued with a standard set of blue armor that has a blue tint to it, if you know what I mean.
I understand that blues are your enemy, but why?
Well, because they're blues!
I see. Back to you, Bill.
Well, there you have it. Because they are blues. In other news, a serious problem involving PC users has arose, as there are a large number of people reporting to customer service and being told that they have the ID10T problem. Here is Yalan Kung with a more in-depth story.
The ID10T problem is spreading all across the nation, affecting thousands of lives. Lives like Garrett here. So it is under my understanding that you are experiencing problems with the ID10T problem.
Yes, after several times my mouse malfunctioning.
Malfunctioning? Can you give me an example?
Sure. Every time I try to play me some World of Warcraft, I click on the icon, I get things like open, properties, troubleshoots. I don't know what this crazy hoo-ha is, so I called up customer support and they diagnosed my computer for the ID10T problem. So I got me a Mac. So now nothing stops me in my World of Warcraft.
Thanks, Garrett. Back to you, Bill.
Well, it appears that these morons, or customers, experiencing the ID10T problem have but one choice, and that is to go from a PC and downgrade to a Mac. This is In Other News. Signing out. This is an exaggeration of how people act on Black Friday.
On Black Friday, people are generally trying to just run in the store ruthlessly and grab whatever they can get for a cheap price, similar to how zombies run around and eat people alive.
Zombies Zombies try to get whatever they can, just like these Black Friday shoppers.
This video shows a parody of the weather. In the weather clip, it shows a weatherman who is over-exaggerating how there's a simple rainfall, when in Beaver, Pennsylvania, it's quite common to get rain.
This video is the ID10T problem. It shows you how the basic things that you can do on a computer can be a little bit challenging for some people.
The ID10B bit uses exaggeration to show that a simple PC user was unable to operate his computer because he was right-clicking instead of left-clicking, whereas he was able to operate a Mac because a Mac only has one button on the mouse.
We use Barack Obama to show exaggeration of how he uses his money unwisely and tries to fix too much.
The Halo clip is a parody of the popular video game Halo Reach, in that the only reason the soldiers are fighting, even though they are exactly alike, is due to a simple color change.
This shows exaggeration in real life because one side of war hates the other just because the other side is different.
This also portrays itself in society when people of different race hate each other.
Such as blacks versus whites. Thank you.
Or Jews versus Muslims.
Gracias. God.
The Call of Duty part of the video shows exaggeration of how people take video games seriously, like they're in real life.
This exaggeration is shown by the fact that they're actually taking real-life safety precautions like securing the perimeter and using snipers to ensure that there are 0 casualties, even though there's actually nobody who can actually get hurt.
And bringing a general in to give us a account on the situation.
In the Call of Duty bit, Cold Jelly comes online. This is an incongruity showing how on Xbox, every time someone comes online, there is a strange notification on your screen that is quite annoying. Thank you for listening to the Snake.
Try and keep a straight face during that.
Our entire video is one big parody of the news. When we had Josh come out of the bathroom, that was to make fun of how anchors and other people who work for the news are sometimes not prepared to be on the air. What's that, Mr. Snake? Oh yeah, when we had Josh, we had him read one of his lines from a note card to give him a more monotonous tone and show that and make fun of how newscasters always have a lot of help to read their lines, whether it's like an earpiece or something like that. Oh yeah, that's interesting. We gave all of our characters absurd names like Bill Ding, which is supposed to mean like building, or names like Not Sure, or more classics like Jorge Grande. Mr. Snake, I can't say that. This is a school video. Alright, you want to do that? We can do that. Mr. Snake and I would like to thank all of you for watching this video. It's been fun. Oh yeah, and Angela, what's up?